Alright guys, I felt like recording this because I feel like this would be good help to anyone else that is having this issue. So right now, my bunny is having issues not peeing in his litter box. Here, let me show you what we have set up here. So recently, I got my bunny that ball pit. And he's been peeing in it nonstop. Luckily, it didn't seep through. Like, I don't feel any wet spots. And I literally just set it up on Friday. So, he's already peed it in a ton. You can see some of it. So, and he had all this balls in it. So, he has a litter box right there. And his water and stuff. So, I don't know why he would want to pee in there. I'm not going to just get rid of it because that's not how you solve a problem. It's brand new. I don't want to not use it already. But this is how he gets into the ball pit. It's these little staircase and those go in the ball pit. So it's a nice safe way to get in and out. So he has access to his litter box when he goes in it, but I think we need to rethink our litter box decisions. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go to the store today, get another litter box, and I think I'm going to put it in there. So if he has the urge to pee when he's in there, he can pee in the litter box, you know what I mean? Because maybe, I don't know, maybe he just feels like he can't get out when he needs to pee. I don't know really what else more I could do. I don't know, I was thinking about trying a different litter. You know, put litter on the bottom. But that'd be hard because I was thinking about, like, trying actual cat litter. But that'd be hard because I need new hay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to the store today. Figure out what's going on with Trevor over here. Hopefully get him another litter box. And maybe some different litter. Also, I have a recommendation. If you're wondering about the hay I'm using right now, this is the hay I'm using right now. It's horse hay actually. But I looked it up. Don't worry, it's okay for rabbits. But if you want, I have a suggestion. If you want this type of hay, what's it called? You know what that's called. I just can't pronounce it. But basically it's horse hay. It's really good for litter. Like it works really good for litter, but it's not really the eating type. So I might have to get some new eating hay for him. So, you know, he's not just eating pellets because that's bad. He also has these, I really recommend these vitamin C treats. He really likes them. They're good for his teeth and they're good for him in his stomach. So I really recommend these. And I looked them up. They're pretty safe. But yeah, here I'll show you. He'll eat one right now. Look. He already knows. Hey. He loves these treats. So if you want a nice, good, healthy treat that's good for their teeth to give to your rabbit, I recommend these. Anyways, let's get back to solving his issue. So first, I'm going to clean this out. We're going to clean that out. Then what I might do, I have this. See, the whole reason why I got this ball pit set up is because I originally had built this dig bin where he could go in and dig, but he didn't really use it the way I wanted him to. He didn't really go in it at all, actually. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use that stuff that he wanted to dig with. I might get a new package. I haven't decided yet. And put some of it, not all of it, some of it in here in case he does have an accident. But we're going to leave that out for now. I'm going to clean this real quick. And then we'll probably go to the store and get other things situated. But yeah, I'll see you when I see you. Alright, so I'm actually going to clean this downstairs in the basement. before I do anything, I chose to clean this in the basement because, for one thing, if there's any wet pee left, I don't want it ruining the floor upstairs. So this is cement. It's not going to do anything. So yeah, I'm going to use some disinfecting wipes, and then we're going to use some surface cleaner. Yeah, let's get right to it. Oh, wait, there's stuff down here. Wait, never mind. That's scent killer. Never mind. But yeah, let's get to cleaning. I'll just wipe it down first, and then I'll show you after. Alright, sorry the furnace turned on, so it's a little loud down here. But we got the whole ball pit cleaned out. I'm really glad, actually happy with the way it came out, because not a spot on it. The products I use aren't necessarily like pet safe, so I'm gonna let it air out a little bit before I bring it up to Trevor. We're just gonna bring it down here and put the dehumidifier with it, just so it can dry and get all the toxins or whatever out of it. We're gonna throw this stuff away, and I think the next step is to go to the store, and that's exactly what we're gonna do. Alright, I'm not gonna lie, I filmed that first part of the video a week ago, and I know I'm sorry, but I'm not gonna lie, we got everything we need, except for like 4 things, but that's fine. We can still do the upgrade tonight, or today, whatever you want. So basically, I kept the balls in there, and he's been playing with them quite a bit. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna move those bins out of the corner, and we're gonna put the ball pit in there. I got a new litter box today and some actual litter, not just hay. So hopefully that will be absorbed a little bit better. And so we still gotta clean. We're gonna re-clean this because last time you saw I cleaned it and then I just never did anything with it. So I'm gonna clean it again, and then I'm gonna get him his old litter box, clean that, and then his new litter box is gonna go in the ball pit. I think what I want to do is cut a little hole in the ball pit and staple the tunnel to or like cut a hole in it and like wrap strings to it. I think that's what I want to do instead of having him jump in and out. But I don't know. I'm going to see what I'm going to do. Right, buddy? So yeah, I'm going to clean this up real quick and I'll be back. Alright, it's kind of a mess right now, but let me show you what we're going to do. We're going to move this and that into that corner. We're going to put that, which I tied the tunnel over here. We're going to put it in this corner. Then he's going to have access to my bed again. I do that in the summer, but since it's Christmas break, we're going to try to let him sleep with me again. And then, yeah, we're going to put that blanket down so he doesn't, like, ruin the floor any more than he already has. And, yeah, I'll see you when I see you. Alright, I just did the litter box. Let me explain to you how I set up the litter box this time around. What I got is I got pet safe litter, bunny safe litter. I put a thin layer of it on the bottom, and then I put the alpha hay, or alfalfa hay, over it. He doesn't like to eat that kind, so that should prevent him from having any interest in the litter. Not that I think he would, but just in case. And then I put the good second cut Timothy hay over here so he can eat it. So hopefully the plan is he'll pee and poop over here and eat the hay. Or if he pees and poops on that hay too, that's fine. Doesn't really matter. But we're going to put the ball pit in this corner, put this litter box in there, and hopefully he uses it. Now he has 2 litter boxes. Hopefully it stays cleaner in here. Maybe it smells better. I don't know. Yeah, let me... Right, Trevor was getting impatient, so I did bring him back in before the final review. But here it is, final review. So basically, we have the ball pit and the litter box in here. He has a nice little tunnel leading into the ball pit. He has access to my bed now. As you can see, I blocked off everything with the pillows and stuff. That's how I sleep anyway, so. We have his little igloo. He was supposed to be able to fit in that. He probably would have been able to when he was little, not anymore. But I'm going to go get his water dish. And I don't really know where I'm going to put that because, yeah. But we will. And then I'm going to give him a treat and some toys. And actually, let's get him some toys now. So we're going to get him a treat because he's been so good. He loves these treats. I'm pretty sure, I don't remember, but I'm pretty sure I gave him one in the beginning of the video too. We love the bunny ASMR. Alright, while he's munching on that, we're going to put this up, block off this side of the room, so he only has access to my bed. And that, I'm a little worried that he has access to his hay. Afraid he's going to dig that up. Hopefully he doesn't. If he does, it probably wouldn't be the worst thing in the world. Just be very messy, because at least if it was the Timothy hay, he could just eat out of it. But since it's the alfalfa hay, it's going to go everywhere, and I just hope that doesn't happen. But yeah, we do have a layer of litter. Let me try to show you. You can kind of see it, a layer of litter underneath the alfalfa hay. And obviously the hay. I'm going to go put this up, give him some more toys, and I'll show you what I do next. And I'm also going to show you his new and improved dinner meal. He has gotten an upgraded dinner, and I'll show you that later today. And I'll see you when I see you. Alright, it's that time of the day. We are going to give Trevor his dinner. I'm actually going to put a towel down. I don't really care if he rips it to shreds because I don't use it anymore. But we're going to put a towel down in it, under his water dish preferably, and litter box. Just so you know, it gives us some extra protection, and it's also where he's going to be eating. So we're going to make his dinner real quick, and let me get everything. Alright, to make his meal, we're actually going to consist it of some alfalfa hay too, some tasty mix, which is healthy for them, but we're only going to put a very, very little amount in it because it is high in natural sugar. No added sugar, but very natural sugar. And then we have some leaves. I'm not going to normally give him this, like, his diet literally just changed. So I'm not going to give him this much leaves in one day, every day, even though it's probably not bad for them. It's actually probably pretty good for them. But just because he's been so good today and hasn't been stressed out, and I moved all his stuff around. So he's been really good today, so we're going to give him quite the treat. So we're first going to top off his dish. Start it off with some regular alfalfa hay. Just a little bit, just so he gets his greens in him. We don't want him to just be eating bad stuff. Let's get some of that dust out of there. Just the leaves, please. Alright, we got some hay, which the Timothy hay is too big for his dish, but he eats that all the time. So he always gets plenty of Timothy hay. Next, we're gonna try to spread these leaves out a little bit, break them up a little bit, just because I don't want him just eating the leaves. He's also gonna have some pellets, not a whole lot, but some pellets. It's really hard doing this with one hand. Nice tasty meal. Let's mix it up a tiny bit. Just so he's getting that alfalfa hay too in his meal. Not just the lettuce. Alright, and then we're going to put some pellets in, which we're really in need of a restock of pellets here. I'm trying not to get the dust of the pellets, but it's kind of hard not to. Put some pellets on here. Not a whole lot. There we go. Then we're going to put our newest addition to dinner, the Russell Rabbit Tasty Mix, just a little bit, just so he can get those fibers in. But I need to open the bag, so one sec. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, this is not the Tasty Mix I was expecting it to be. I was expecting it to be leaves, not pellets. Let's read the ingredients before we feed this to him. He's digging at me right now. It has all the vitamins. Oh my god. USA. Okay, ingredients. Okay, so there is a lot of vitamins in it, so it should be good. There's hay in it, alfalfa meal, oats, wheat. Okay, but there is a lot of fat in it. So we're just going to give him a small little bit. He doesn't need a whole lot of that. Let's get like a little bit of a variety of stuff here. Yeah, there we go. Should have put that on bottom. Like a dessert. And there you go. We have Trevor's dinner, which includes veggie, pellets, and dessert. And first, we're going to put a towel down right here. So, let me do that. Alright, now that we have a towel down, we can put him down. Wow, why did I say that? Put down his meal. He doesn't even notice that I put it down yet. He's still over there. Move that over there. Trevor. What? Okay. Alright, anyways. Before we got distracted. Come here. Come here. Sitting on a stick. Trevor. Come here. Come here. He's smarter than this, trust me. He just doesn't know what I'm doing. Buddy. Okay, I'm gonna guide him a little bit. There we go. And you already spilled it. That's why I put the towel down. Okay, in the future, I will say, don't, yell at me, whoever, watches, if I'm not a bunny expert, but it may look very full. It's really not. It's full of mostly Timothy hay. Or not Timothy hay, alfalfa hay. Either way, it's hay. It's good for them. That's mostly what he's eating right now. Of course, he's going to eat the little nuggets, too, and the leaves. So, the lettuce should help his digestive system. It's also really good for his teeth. And those are just some little treats I put in there to help him eat it. And, obviously, his pellets. Which I'm thinking when I get a new bag of pellets, I'm going to actually mix that in with it. That new stuff. Just because it's probably not good for him, and only a little bit at a time is probably enough. But he's been through a lot today. So, a nice treat wouldn't hurt. I would include it with his vitamin C treats, but I gave him one today, and too much vitamin is not good. What a good boy. You're such a good boy. Hopefully, this doesn't give him diarrhea. I will give you an update if this does give him diarrhea and somehow maneuver it so it doesn't. Maybe put more leaves and less pellets and Tasty Mix. ASMR is real, dude. And that is all in a week and a half's work. We did a lot this video. Let's recap a little bit. Mostly for me, not so much for you. I don't know how he's getting all the balls all over the place, but... So basically, this video, we rearranged his setup so he has a ball pit and 2 litter boxes. Not 1, but 2. 2 litter boxes. He got fresh set of clean stuff. He's actually, I don't see very many droppings, so hopefully he did poop in these. I can't really tell. It's really hard to tell whether he's using the litter boxes or not. Oh, wait, there's some poop over here. That's not good. So we're just going to scoop those up with a dustpan one of these days and put them in his litter boxes. Hey, are you done already? Dude. I really hope this doesn't give him diarrhea because he is sleeping with me tonight. But I have a feeling it will. He took his vitamin C today, so it shouldn't. He's distracted right now. Thank you guys so much for watching this boring ass video. If you enjoyed, make sure to click that like button, subscribe down below. Also turn on notifications so you never miss out all Trevor and me favorite future content. I will do more update videos like this. Anytime I update setup, whatever, I'll do more updates like this. I want to start posting on this channel more. Build a community on here. So if you have any suggestions, leave a comment. Let me know. If I gave him too much food, let me know. I already know I did, and I will cut that down a whole lot tomorrow. But just because he went through a lot today, I would give him a chance. And he's in his not his litter box, his ball pit right now. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in another vlog. Peace.